Hello everyone and welcome, my name's Ali A, and yesterday I uploaded some awesome new footage of the brand new Mob of the Dead Zombies map that's going to be a part of the Uprising map pack, the second map pack for Black Ops 2, and since you guys killed it with almost 20,000 likes on that video, I'm going to do this video for you guys, which is a full breakdown of all the footage. Everything's going to be explained within this video here. It's not going to be cut up into several videos, so if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and if you haven't seen the original gameplay, watch that first here on my channel, then come back here because there's going to be a lot to explain to you guys. So let's jump into it. So the first obvious change is the new design of the ammo count and heads up display in the bottom right. It's a very small change, but I think it's very, very cool. The next thing that comes up on screen here is very, very slow but important. One of the drops actually flies towards the player. If you slow it down frame by frame, you can actually see it's a tomahawk or something that's been thrown into that item, meaning you can pick up items from a longer distance by hitting it with this item and it will fly towards you. Very, very, very useful for long range pickups if you can't quite get your body to it, but you can see it across the map. The next thing to note within this clip is the new lift system, which allows you to travel around the outside of the map faster and efficiently. Also note in the top left the ring item. You'll actually see a key in the top left throughout different clips of this video as well. I believe those items link into the Easter egg, so you'll be picking up items throughout the map and trying to use those to complete the Easter egg. Now, talking about the Easter egg, this isn't actual gameplay, but it hints towards lots of things to do with the Easter egg being certain sets of events you have to complete to unlock something cool at the end, and it seems you have to be using this new afterlife power to find these power switches, which you can only access through going through portals while you're in the afterlife mode. And then finally, your ultimate goal is to build a plane to escape this Alcatraz prison as the characters that you're playing with on this map, and that's the ultimate goal of the Easter egg on Mob of the Dead. So the next image is very cool. It shows off one of the main characters using the sickle as a melee weapon, so hopefully that will be returning within Mob of the Dead. Now, one thing to notice is of course the fact that these zombies are covered within wired mesh. Now, normally we haven't seen this. It's a new zombies look. Hopefully it isn't the case that when the zombies come too close, if they actually physically touch you, they instantly do a bit of damage because of the metal wiring. Probably won't be the case, but it is a possibility, so we'll have to see when the map comes out next week. Here we get some footage of the awesome new Tommy gun, which is of course a submachine gun. That's going to be epic within zombies. I can't wait to use that. We'll have to see whether or not it's a wall gun or whether or not you have to collect it from the mystery box. Next up here we get to see very short clips of brand new stuff. We get to see the new trap being bought. We get to see the new upgraded weapon, which I'll talk a little bit more about in a minute, which is being shot at one of the new zombie bosses. And then finally here we get to see a massive dog head zombie. Now, note how the zombie head is the only part of the dog. It's attached to the wall. It doesn't actually move around, so as far as I can tell, this is something to do perhaps with the Easter egg or something which you can take advantage of to kill zombies quicker, as the dog was clearly eating a zombie, believe it or not. We'll have to see. Very, very interesting. Loads of new stuff there, but there's more stuff to cover. Now, the next part of this video is very, very cool. It's the new afterlife mode. Now, as you can see here, your standard player is on the floor in a sort of sleep-like mode. You're in an invincible state, running around, but you've got a limited time period in which you can be in this state, and you actually are going to start off the map like this. They said so within this video that you'll start off within this mode. As you can see, you can use your powers to kill off other zombies. You can go through walls that wouldn't normally be accessible to access points like the power point behind the wall here. We've already talked about the fact that you're going to need to use this afterlife mode to complete the Easter egg in some form, and you're also limited in terms of how long you can use it, and you can also use it again more than once by building up your afterlife power-ups. You can collect more than one. You can actually see that on screen now, the fact that you can build these up. It's a very, very interesting new mode, and we'll have to wait and try it out on April the 16th to fully understand it. Next up here is another new zombies weapon, the AK-47's returning from Black Ops 1 into Black Ops 2 Zombies. Now, notice the camo on this weapon. It's completely new. It's got an orange tinge to it. I've never seen it before within Zombies. It's brand new. Perhaps it's a new Pack-a-Punch version. Perhaps it's something to do with the Easter egg. Again, I don't know. It just looks absolutely amazing. We're going to have to see how it affects the weapons. We're going to have to see how we actually get this camo on the weapon. It's very exciting. It's very new. If you guys have any theories about this camo, leave them as a comment down below, because it would be really interesting to read your ideas and thoughts. But continuing the video here, we get to see two new traps being used. One sort of toxic green trap, and the next one showing off 2 rotors spinning around, which just basically destroys the zombies. But it's awesome that traps are returning. Now this part of the video is very exciting because we get a look at the new weapon, the Blundergat, the sort of wonder-like weapon, which starts off in its normal form as like a badass shotgun, but once you actually upgrade it, it turns green. It has ammunition that actually stick onto the zombies and has some sort of like chain reaction effect similar to the Sliquifier from Die Rise. Again, one of those very, very useful weapons which we'll be using to get rid of hordes of zombies, which I can see everyone using. This is just one of many new weapons on this map. Of course, this one being the special one. Perhaps will be another special weapon, we'll have to see, but it looks very, very cool indeed, called the Blundergat, and I can't wait to use it and show you guys more gameplay of it. Now here we get to see one of the sort of mini bosses, basically a massive armoured zombie that looks to be very terrifying. He's going to disrupt your zombies playing experience. He's going to come around, he's going to try and break the perk machines, break the mystery boxes so that they're not usable for that time period. I assume then you can sort of fix them and then you get them back again. But this zombie looks like to be really destructive, really annoying. One thing to note is that when you shoot him within this video gameplay, you actually got a ton of points for, just for shooting him, so he could be a good source of points, which is really interesting. But he looks like he's going to be a massive pain. Hopefully we're going to find out some sort of way to get rid of him really quickly, because otherwise he's going to run around the map, destroy all the perk machines and be a massive pain in the arse. Now next up we have another new thing within this map. This map is going to be epic. It sounds like they've just gone all out and added a ton of new stuff. Now this is called Electric Cherry. It's very, very cool indeed. It's a perk that only goes into effect when you're reloading, and it basically sends out a shockwave, and this shockwave will increase over time. So I assume that the higher round you're at, the more damage this shockwave will do. Very useful when you're in tight situations, in corridors, or if you get surrounded by zombies. You shoot one bullet, reload, shoot one bullet, reload, which could be a very effective tactic. But notice how it's an electric cherry, and notice how when you're in the afterlife, you've got all these electrical powers, and there are all these electrical switches everywhere. So I believe that before you can actually go and buy this perk, you're going to have to activate it in the afterlife, then it becomes available. So it sounds like it's going to be a bit of a pain to unlock and to get on the map, but once you've done that process, you can buy it and you can kick ass with it. It could be very, very useful indeed. I can't wait to get my hands on this perk, and again, I'll have full gameplay on launch date on April the 16th. If you haven't done so already, support the video by clicking the like button. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. But within the gameplay here, we get a look at this new sort of upgradable gun, the AK-47 in the new camo in action, which is very cool. In the background, we see a green light go off. The green light normally symbolises some sort of perma perk or permanent perk, which unlocks some sort of perk effect permanently. If you haven't heard of it before, it's very interesting. But I believe that could be some sort of new permanent perk being activated, which is very interesting. So if you have any ideas as to what that could be, feel free to leave a comment down below, discuss it. That's a great thing about YouTube videos, we can talk about it freely in the comment section. Then finally here we just get to have a look at the outro of the video. We get to see the shield in play, in use. I believe it's going to be made of new pieces here, because as you can see, it's different to the zombie shield we've seen before. It looks like you're going to need a door from one of these cells or something to make it. But that is everything, a ton of stuff covered there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It took a long time to break down and to find everything, but I'm super excited for not only this Mob of the Dead Zombies map, but also all of the multiplayer maps. Of course, Firing Range coming back in the form of Studio, did a video on that last week. Very exciting stuff indeed. If you've missed any of my recent videos, I did one Black Ops 2 live video every single day last week. You guys really enjoyed that and showed a lot of support on those videos, so thank you very, very much for that. So I really appreciate it. But thank you very much for watching all the way to the end, guys. You have been epic. If you have anything specific you'd like about this map, perhaps you love the new perk, perhaps you love the new guns, perhaps you love the new super gun or the new wonder weapon, leave it within the comment section down below. I want to see what you guys are most excited about, because it's really cool to see your thoughts and opinions as well. If you haven't heard about the new Firing Range multiplayer map coming back in the form of Studio, I did a separate video on that last week, and there'll also be links somewhere in the description or on screen linking to a playlist containing all of my Black Ops 2 live videos. That way you can just click on the playlist, you can watch each video or just see which videos you may have missed out. If you're keen on keeping up to date with all the videos, because I had a lot of fun recording those. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Uprising will be launching on April the 16th. I'll have gameplay first here on my channel, so make sure you're subscribed. It'll be coming to all of you guys on PC, PS3, or and a month later, so look forward to that. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Ali A, and I'll see you on my next video.